Tyler Wilde here at PAX East, talking to Jordan Thomas about the Magic Circle, which you tell me is a game in which you are a character in an unfinished game. Tell me where that idea came from and how it works.
Sure, well, I've been making games for a long time, and I edit, the objects and creatures in the world, and I always imagine, what would it be like if one of them woke up and was like, knock it off, so the premise kind of tumbled out of that. So, it's like one of your Last Guardians, your Duke Nukem Forevers, a sequel to a game that never existed, but in our world it does, and the developers are so scared of the fans, scared of failing to meet their expectations, they've made no decisions. You don't know if you're a boy or a girl, you don't have any powers, you don't have a name. And so you wander off to go ship the game from the inside or cancel it.
Right, and how does that concept feed into the mechanics of the game?
Well, you sort of steal the fire of game design from the game designers. So they're flying around making all these terrible decisions, and you slowly learn to edit the world like they do. So the way that works is you look inside a creature, and it says, okay, I am a wolf. I have a melee attack, and I move by ground. You can steal those and put them in other creatures. So the thing we've been saying at PAX, is what if you could walk around on a chair that was designed to get you from booth to booth around here, because people get tired. So you would take the ground movement out of somebody like me, stick it in the chair, and the chair all of a sudden becomes your pet. Snap your fingers and it leaps to life.
Nice, and could you put weapons on the chair, for example?
Yes, absolutely. So let's say you find a fire-breathing dragon or something. You're like, actually, it'd be sweet if my awesome walking throne could breathe fire. You do that, you actually watch its mouth open up, little fire back there to tell you what it does, and then you give it orders.
And over the course of the game, we're going to be hearing narration from these failed game developers, right? And is there a story that we're following?
Yeah, it's a very narrative-heavy game in the sense that we have a very strong beginning, middle, and end. We have a clear vision of who these people are and how they have possibly failed for 20 years. We've got Ashley Birch, James Urbaniak, career comedy people who really understand how to bring the sort of hubris to these people. And you get to know them more and more as you get closer to the end of the game.
All right, well, it's a really, really interesting idea. When will we get to play it? Sometime soon?
Okay, so because if we announce a date and then fail to miss it, we become our own joke. We're not actually saying when the game will be out, but it'll be relatively early this year. It's coming very soon.
That is a very good point and a very wise decision. So we'll see it when it's done. Thanks so much.